Right, let's get going with some squatting. Squeeze that bottom every time you come up. Make sure you're bringing your shoulders in line with your knees, but you are bending the knees and not going just through the hips. So you're concertinaing down through the body as you go. Okay, and then just march it out. Take it into a lunge next. I'm going to go sideways on for these. So you're going to take a nice step forwards, dropping the knee down to the floor and then pushing back, switching legs each time. So make sure you're just touching down with the knee. We're not bashing down on the knee. Make sure you don't go too far, only far enough so that you can stand up easily. Good, and march it out. And then we're going to take it into a knee lift and get those arms moving. Here we go, so lift those knees, get those arms moving over the top. Good work. Hope you're all feeling good today. Nice and awake. Beginning of the week, ready to go. Good, and just march it out. Let's get a little bit more volume going on the music. Right, back to a squat. This time as you squat, you're going to reach over to the side. So we're going to squat and reach. So just adding in a little stretch each time. Good work, and then just marching it out. Lunges. We're going to take the opposite arm to leg up in front of you. Getting everything moving. Try and keep up nice and straight as you lunge forwards. Good. Okay, last bit of the warm up. We're going to get those knees lifting, add a bit of a hop. Just get the blood pumping a little bit more. So we're going to lift it up and take the arms over. Excellent. Good work, well done. Okay, so what I thought we'd do for the next few sessions, we're going to work on something a bit more specific than just general. So today is all about posture. All right, so we're going to do a lot of things for the upper back, making sure shoulders are back and down, working on those muscles to keep everything in line because we're doing a lot of sitting at the moment. So working on those different areas for your posture. Okay, so first one, nice and easy. We're going to use the step or beam or whatever you're using, and all you're doing for this one is working on your squat. So your squat is really important as a fitness movement. So making sure every time you squat down, you're sticking your bottom out behind you, shoulders are coming down in line with your knees. But you're going to do this one with one foot on the top. So you're going to squat down and then you're going to jump up and swap to the other side. So each time you stand up, you squeeze your bottom at the top and make sure you push your hips forward. So you're really extending through the hips as you stand. All right, if you're not comfortable with the jump, you can just step across. Obviously our beam is a little bit narrow, but if you're using like a kitchen step, you can step together and then step and squat. Okay? So if you're not happy with the jump, then just take it into a step. All right, so that's the first exercise. Next one. We are doing our upright row. We've done this one before, so you need your heaviest weight for this one. Now we're not adding a squat, we're really going to focus on the upper back. So before you start, you need to make sure you roll the shoulders back and down. So you've got that really strong shape and you're really thinking about your shoulder blades. And imagine there's a piece of string tying them together, so you're not letting that happen. All right, so shoulders back and down, nice strong shape in the back. Now from there, you're bringing your weight up, elbows are leading. You're bringing the weight up the front and you're stopping as you get to your chin. Do not lift higher, okay? So just to the chin and then lowering down. So you should have full control each time. If you feel when you get to that position that you let the shoulders go, make sure you set them again before you start the exercise, all right? But preferably you keep that set position the whole way through. But every time you get to the bottom, make sure you're set before you start again, okay? So that's a nice simple one, but needs to be done properly. So really concentrate on your technique. Okay, next one. We are doing a reverse lunge using your cushion as your weight. So you could use a light weight if you prefer, but if you've just got a cushion, this is fine. So what we're going to do, we're going to hold, sit on the other hand so you can see what I'm doing. You're going to hold this on your shoulder, just holding it by one hand on your shoulder. You're going to reverse lunge with the opposite leg to cushion. Reverse lunge, and then as you stand, you're going to press your cushion up. As you reverse, look at the camera and concentrate at the same time. As you reverse lunge, you bring it down. So we press and bring down. Okay, so that one, we are obviously staying on one leg for the whole 30 seconds, and then we're going to switch to the other side. If you're comfortable with the cushion and you've got something heavier, you can use a weight, all right? But this is really to get a good technique, just use a cushion. All right, now, and then obviously we switch over to the other leg. Then we've got plank, opposite arm. Okay, so for this one we need our light weight. So anything light, I've just got a can of tinned food is fine. Thank you by my lovely assistant. What do we have? Vegetable soup. Yep.
I have lentil and...
So this one, again, you're going to do one side and then we'll move to the other side, okay? So you're going to go on your elbows, because we've just worked shoulder. We don't want to be really using the shoulders too much again. So we're going to go down on the elbows in a plank position. You're going to stretch out one arm holding your tin, and then stretch out the opposite leg behind, well, point the opposite toe behind you, because your legs will be behind you anyway. And you are going to lift and lower in opposition. Okay, I'm going to use lift to demonstrate. So can you just, no, just flip that out of the way. Okay, so down in that position. Yeah, you're fine there. Okay, so we're looking for a strong shape here, strong shape here. So stretch the one arm out that's holding your thing, and then opposite. So we're going to go lift, and stay there. We're doing one up, one leg. So then just drop it down, and then lift again.
Oh.
There we go. So keeping strong in the shape, we are trying not to let the bottoms lift. Okay, so as you're doing that opposition, you really squeeze through the hip, so you're not allowing that to happen. All right, we don't want any bottom mountains. All right, so and then we switch to the other leg for the next 30 seconds. Okay, next one. You will need your pair of tights or your resistance band, whatever you have. There you go, Liv, that's yours. What we're going to do, you're going to hold your resistance band with your palms up. Okay, I'm going to come a bit closer to the camera so you can see this one. So palms up, hold your band. If you haven't got a band, just holding your tights is fine. Elbows are going to stick into your ribs, and all you're doing is squeezing outwards. Your shoulders are set back and down. Okay, so you've got that good posture. You're squeezing those shoulder blades together, and every time you squeeze, okay, it is this bit of your shoulder, these shoulder blades are squeezing together. All right, that's what we're thinking about. These must stay down. All right, please don't let those shoulders rise. We want a long neck the whole time. All right, but that might sound easy. We're not just doing that. We're going to do that while we're in a squat hold position. All right, so we are going to be holding. Yes, of course we are. We don't do things easy around here. So you're going to hold a squat position. Remember, shoulders in line with knees. Okay, we don't want a position like this. It's got to be bottom down, like you're sitting on a chair. And then from that position, shoulders back and down, hands, palms up, hold your tights or resistant band or whatever you've got, and then you are going to squeeze. So you should be working upper back and thighs all at once.
All at once.
All at once. Okay, we've only got 3 more exercises. All right, they're a bit more complicated today, so sorry that I'm going on, but I'd like them to be done right. So next one, is a side plank. Again, we are working that upper back. This is such a common position. All right, we really want to make sure we are here. All right, this position leads to lots and lots of back pain, so that's why we're working on this today. Right, you need your cushion again. We're going to do a side plank on a strong straight arm this time. Okay, so we're in this position. You're going to have your cushion out in front of you, holding the middle of your cushion. And all you're going to do is take it up, squeeze the shoulder blades together. So make sure your hand is in line with the hand at the bottom. So you've got a straight line. We don't want it here and we don't want it over there. It's got to be in line. And then you're going to bring it down just halfway. So you only want to go as far as your shoulder will go without rounding. Okay, so you're only taking it down to that position where your shoulder is strong. Okay, and then you take it back up. So it's about halfway. If you want to make this harder, make the hand work, the arm work harder that you're supporting on, you can put your feet up on something, sofa, step, okay? If you're happy at this level, let's just go through it one more time. So you're taking it to that position and then you're taking it halfway down until you can feel that you can't go any further without moving the shoulder, and then up. All right, again, obviously we have two arms, we do it on that side, then we go to the other side, then we have one final exercise, and we are gonna crunch the abs for this one. Now for this one, we are relaxing the upper body. All right, so most of our exercises that we do when we're flat, we pull that chest in, but not for this one. We are lying completely flat, head's flat, arms out to the sides, legs are up. Okay, if you need to, you could put on an ankle weight, or some ankle weights for this to make it harder, okay? But arms out to the side, head relaxed. We are crisscrossing down as far as you can while your back is still flat, okay? As soon as you feel anything rising in your back off the floor, you stop and you come back up. All right, so if you can get all the way to the floor with that hip tilt, great. But if not, stop where you need to. And we are just going to go up and down. Okay, we're not going to take it past horizontal. All right, so no further over this way, just to here and down. And obviously, the higher you bring it, the easier it is. So if you want to make it hard, only come to here. So you could just go down and up into that position. Then you're keeping the tension on the whole time. As you get going, you'll feel it. Right, and that's it, guys. That is it. All right, grab a quick drink. I'm going to come and see who's joined us. Oh, we haven't actually sorted it out on here yet. Let's see if we've got anyone in. Ah, Lena's here. Straight off the Zoom and into the thingy. Here we go. Right, let's have a look, see if I can see it better down here. So grab yourselves a drink. Oh, yeah, I did. It just wasn't doing it when I was asking. I'll let you sort that out while I grab a drink.
Okay, I already got it.
Get this ready. We need the other one. 30 seconds. So we're doing, as usual, 30 seconds on each exercise. 30 seconds on and then a 10-second switch over. So our first exercise, you need your step or your beam to do our squat. Can you just grab that?
I accidentally pressed an angry face when I was trying to turn
Oh, we got an angry face.
from me.
Oh dear. Oh
I
dear.
didn't mean to.
We're angry. We're not really. Never mind. Right, okay, so make sure you've got your step ready, you've got all your weights ready, you've had your drink. And is there anyone else apart from Lena? Is it just Lena? Oh my
Lena's
goodness.
A special guest.
Yeah,
and a
we love
early
you,
guest.
Lena. Well done for joining. I'm sure we'll get watched later by everybody else. I think we're at a weird time now because a lot of people who have gone back to school aren't getting back for 4, so we might need to revise this time. Anyway, right, let's go. So we're starting with our squat, changey doodahs. Ready?
Squat jump.
Squat
So
jumps.
far.
Ready, steady, go! So you can take your arms up as you jump.
If I do that, I'll whack the ceiling.
Make sure you're keeping your hips square, knees facing forwards, over your toes, but taking your weight onto the outside of your feet like we always do for squats. Good. and shake it out. Excellent work. Right, next one is our upright row. So grab your heavy thing, shoulders back and down. Here we go. So take it up and lower it down. Set those shoulders. Nice and slow, elbows high.
This is a killer.
Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Make sure you're working that upper back. If you feel it in the top of your shoulders at all, it's probably because you're lifting the weight too high. Okay, so you shouldn't feel it in the top of your shoulders. It should all be in the back of your shoulders. Good work. Okay, you need your cushion for your reverse lunge. So grab your cushion. So we are down and press. Take it down and press. Nice and slow and controlled. Remember, it's a reverse lunge. We're taking the same leg back, opposite leg back, sorry, as opposite to the cushion. Good work. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good. Okay, we're switching over to the other side. I'm going to face the front this time. So at the ready, stepping back with the opposite leg. And press up. Take it down, press up. Good. Make sure as you step up, you have that good posture. Squeezing the tummy in, tucking the tail under. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Make sure you extend each time. Got that strong shape. Make sure you're not bashing that knee, it's just touching the floor. Good, well done. Okay, plank, opposite arm. So we've got our light weights now. Opposite, and we just lift and lower. It's just a single arm leg. Opposite arm to opposite leg. Bottom down, it's quite a small movement. Everything squeezed. Livy's slip sliding away. Oh, and I'm wibble wobbling. Keep it nice and strong. Gosh, this is a tough one. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Oh, that's hard. Switch it over. Make sure you do switch it over. We don't want to go home lopsided. Here we go. So opposite arm, opposite leg. Everything squeezed in the middle. There should be no twisting going on.
I feel like I am twisting.
Don't lift so high. Quite a small movement. Everything's strong.
Oh, stupid socks.
Take socks off.
No, because then the tape will roll off.
Oh yeah. Excellent work, guys. Woo. Next one is our squat hold. Palms up. Squeeze, hold the squat, and keep squeezing. Hold that position. Remember to keep those shoulders back and down. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. Drop those bottoms a bit more if you can. Excellent work, keep going. Oh, we've got a few more people watching. Well done, guys. Good work, well done. Okay, pillows, side plank. So more upper body. Here we go. So we take it up, we bring it down to a point that we can feel our shoulder wants to move, and then we take it back up. Good. Keeping those shoulders strong. Squeezing those shoulder blades behind. Keep those hips up as well. Excellent work, other side. We've just got this one and then one more and we're done for the first circuit. Here we go, so down, not too far. Pillows shouldn't touch the floor. Make sure you're squeezing those shoulder blades. Those upper back should really be working.
5.
Excellent. Right, laying on your backs. Remember, lay flat. Lay flat. Legs up. Now keep that lower back on the mat all the time. Don't go further than you can. Just take your time. Make sure that tummy is working all the time. But relax the head and shoulders on the mat. Relax the upper body, relax the arms. Just make sure that core is on hard. Well done, guys. Oh, that really does work the upper back. Right, grab yourselves a drink. You've got a 2-minute rest, and then we are doing it all again. I think I'm going to take my socks off, actually. It's a bit slippy in places.
Who cares if the tape comes off?
Good. Now, we mobilised all of our shoulders, but we did forget to give them a stretch. So let's just take them across in our 2-minute break. We'll make sure we give them a really good stretch at the end, but let's just stretch them out a little bit more. Just take that over and over to the other side. Now, if you do feel tomorrow that you are aching, because I can feel I've worked hard already, do a little bit of cardiovascular. Anything, get on your bike, go for a walk, anything that gets the blood pumping around, and that will help relieve any muscle soreness. So you just want to get the blood moving around the body again, and that will help heal those muscles.
Can I open this sunroof?
Yes,
you can.
He's got a sensor anyway. Right, okay, we should all be nearly ready to go again. So make sure you've had a drink, really important. Get those steps back out and ready. Oh, we're all set to go. Should have put my leggings on. I'm starting to swelter.
Well,
Ready?
Martin, shorts on.
Yeah, well, I thought it was a bit chilly. Right, we're ready to go. Give me the thumbs up if you're ready. Not an angry face.
I need to press that.
Right, you ready? Here we go then with our squat jumps. Go, go, go. Squat and take it over. Good work. That's it. Swing those arms up if you can. Remember, push those heels into the mat each time. Bring right down, low as you can. As you come up, squeeze those glutes in the jump or the crossover, whichever you're doing. Right, let's take that out of the way. And I've forgotten what's next. Upright row, heavy weight. Heavy weight. Shoulders back and down, everything squeezed. Bring that weight up to your chin, but make it slow. Nice and slow. Make sure you're squeezing those glutes. Remember, weight only up to the chin. If you're feeling it in the tops of your shoulders, you are probably lifting too high. So make sure you take it to your chin and your elbows are higher. Good work, well done. Grab your cushion. Or a weight if you're progressing up to a weight. So opposite leg, take it back and then press. Take it back and then press. Good. Remember to keep that shape. Squeeze your bottom every time you come up and fully extend the arm. Take the arm up by your ear. Try and take it all up straight, everything's in line at the top. Good work, you're switching over to the other hand. So opposite leg, you're lunging back. Elbow forwards, ready to press. So you're down, press up. Take it down, Press up, squeeze those glutes each time. Push the hips forward from here. So everything is in a straight line. Strong in the core all the time. Excellent work.
I know this is a bad time to ask, but what's for dinner?
What's for dinner? Risotto.
Yeah.
Whew. Right, next one. We've got our plank opposite lightweight thingamabob. Lightweight. Here we go. So opposite and lift. So remember, stick to one side. It's a small movement. Squeezing that bottom from the shoulder. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Oh, you've got the hang of that better now, Liv?
Yeah, I don't have socks on.
Okay. Don't wear socks for this one. Excellent, switch it over. So for this one, you're really trying to keep everything still. There shouldn't be any sideways movement. Squeeze. Try and get those bottoms down.
Oh, my shoulders.
This is all shoulders. With a bit of core thrown in for good measure.
Oh, good. Oh, I'm getting confused.
Oh, excellent work, guys, excellent work. Right, grab those bands. We've got those squat holds next. Palms up, shoulders back and down. Put that on. Take those bottoms down into your squat. And it's a gentle squeeze. Keeping those shoulder blades squeezed together. Shoulders back and down. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So you should feel it in the lower shoulder blade. Make sure those shoulders are down. If you lift the shoulders, you'll feel it in the top. We don't want it here. We want it in the back of our shoulders. Good work. Right, grab your cushion, your side plank.
Oh, yeah.
Ready. So take it down till you can feel that point, and then back up. Again, it's the same place. You should be feeling it between those shoulder blades. Press long through the shoulder that is supporting you. Make sure you're not sinking into that shoulder. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze.
5.
With that one as well, we're obviously working the core, so we need to have that strong shape in the middle as well. A lot to think about. So bringing it down, keep that hip lifted throughout. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Make sure you're doing it with control. It's a slow and controlled movement. Good work. Keep that hip lifted. Good work, well done guys. Okay, last one is our crisscross legs. Laying on your back, arms out. And crisscross it down. And then crisscross up, making sure your back is pressed in. Everything squeezed. Excellent work. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. No time to relax just yet. Good work, well done guys. Oh, right, take those hands out in front of you. Pull those shoulder blades apart. Give it a really good stretch. Excellent. Grab yourselves a very quick drink. Brilliant work, well done guys. Right, let's just shake off those arms. Circle it round. Take that arm across. And take that hand between your shoulder blades, stretch it off. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And the same on the other side, take it across. And take that hand between your shoulder blades, stretch it out. And take it in front one more time. So take hold of your hands, pull those shoulder blades apart. Nice big stretch. And then hands on your lower back, squeeze those shoulder blades together.
I can actually feel my shoulder blades touching. It's very weird.
Okay, right, now if you can either use for this stretch the back of a chair or a sofa or even the wall. We're going to use this chair. I can demonstrate on Olivia. Right, so I'm going to hold onto the chair, both hands, step back and push your shoulders through. Okay, so we're pushing through here. We want to straight back, we're pressing so we can feel the stretch here. Now what I want you to do is push, I'm going to sit on the chair so you can. You're going to push away so you lengthen through your shoulders. So push away a bit more and then push down again. Good. Now hold that position. You're not pushing at the moment, are you? So go to a position where you're not actually pushing on the chair.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're pulling long through the shoulders and pushing down. Now keep it on one shoulder, but release the other hand, and then you're going to look under that arm and sniff your armpit and reach through. Yeah. So you are putting a bit more of a stretch into that shoulder there. Can you feel that?
Yeah.
Good, and then take it back and go back the other way. So remember, you are lengthening first, lengthen, push, and then twist. All right, so you're really, really feeling the stretch through the shoulder. We're just getting into a couple of other muscles through that shoulder. Good, and then back you come. Okay, now give them a circle again.
Ouch.
Right, let's do one on the floor as well. Now, the other reason why we get into this posture as we get older, if we don't do proper stretches, is because we get tight here along the chest. So alongside doing our stretches for our shoulders, we need to stretch out the chest as well. Okay, so what I want you to do first of all, I think we've all done this one at some point. You're going to put, or we've done it during these classes, you're going to have your hands pointing towards, the fingers pointing towards your bottom and elbows pointing back behind you. And you should feel a stretch across your chest as you do that one. So it should just be a little bit more intense than this stretch because you can use the floor to press against. Good. And then you can take it into the other stretch that Liv's just doing now with your hands behind you and moving your bottom forwards. If you can join your fingers together, that's even better, but I have no chance of that.
You have to do it in acrobat.
Yeah, well, can't do it anymore.
Oh.
Okay, and give those shoulders a roll, and then we'll just finish off with a cat stretch as well, so hands out in front of you. And again, for this one, what you're thinking of is pushing your armpits towards the mat as you lift your bottom up behind you. Okay, so your bottom's up high, you're not sitting down on your heels for this one, and you're feeling that stretch in your armpits. Well, not in your armpits, you're feeling that stretch in your shoulder, but you're pushing your armpits down to the floor. All right, and then push through. If you've got a nice flexy back, just stretching out your tummy. We haven't done a huge amount on our tummies today, but we'll stretch that out anyway. Lovely. Okay, give everything a shake, guys, well done. Good work, we'll see you all again on Thursday at 11. Bye.
Bye-bye.